Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Two-time world champion Anthony Joshua of Britain spoke about the boxing skills of his opponent, Cameroonian MMA fighter Francis Ngannou. Do I respect him as a boxer? Of course, he wanted to become a boxer, and he has the skills. I respect him and I have to respect him, Joshua said. Anthony Joshua is 34 years old. The Briton made his professional boxing debut in 2013 and fought for the world title in April 2016, prematurely stopping American Charles Martin. In April 2017, Joshua became the unified champion, and in December 2019, he became a two-time world champion. Francis Ngannou is 37 years old. The Cameroonian is a former UFC heavyweight MMA champion. In October, he made his professional debut in the ring. Will hold a 10-round duel with Briton Tyson Fury, and conceded by a split judicial decision. Former absolute heavyweight world champion, legendary British boxer Lennox Lewis commented on the organization of the fight between compatriot Anthony Joshua and the Cameroonian MMA fighter Francis Ngannou. In my opinion, this fight will not give anything to Joshua's resume. He hopes to win, but what does he get out of defeating the guy in his second heavyweight bout? If he loses, it will be an absolute failure. Fury went through it. He almost lost everything, Lewis wrote. Two-time world heavyweight champion Briton Anthony Joshua shared his impressions of the battle of youth with the Cameroonian MMA fighter Francis Ngannou, who will fight on March 9 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I never think in a duel of looks that someone looks intimidating and looks ready for a duel. The duel itself is a drama. He is a fighter and I don't need a battle of looks to figure out who he is. I watched the interview, and I understand his mentality. I learned what I need to know, Joshua said. The fight with Joshua will be the 37-year-old Ngannou's second in the professional ring. In October, he lost by split decision to Briton's Tyson Fury. At the end, Joshua will easily defeat Ngannou. He is too good for Francis. I believe Anthony Joshua will easily defeat Ngannou. I don't think it's not a dangerous opponent. Ngannou has power. He is very strong, but that's my opinion. I think Joshua will be too good for Ngannou. It's not about disrespect. Francis has the ability, he can knock down anyone, but boxing is more than that. Do you understand? There is something else in the skill and art of boxing, and I believe Anthony will be too good for him. It all depends on how AJ wants to approach the fight. I think if he decides to box wisely, he can easily do 10 rounds. If he wants to be aggressive, I think he will knock out Ngannou. In heavyweight, you always need to turn your head on. Francis Ngannou will fight again. He is competitive. I think that now we will do business and then we will defeat Tyson Fury, said promoter Eddie Hearn. Francis Ngannou compared Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. If AJ gets the punch that knocked down Tyson Fury, then I am not sure he will get up. I've heard that he has a weak chin. I will try to find out, said former UFC champion Francis Ngannou. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.